Yo, what's good? It's BlackLink up in here, and we got another video for y'all today. We got a video about some popular animes. I know some of y'all gonna say it and be like, "Why you always just do the popular animes?" Because everybody can relate to them.
Are you sure?
But anyways, as I was trying to say, we're gonna get some popular animes, get up in here. We're gonna have a tier list ranking them. We're gonna have some combos about it with everybody, see how everybody feels. You know, One Piece is the best. I know it's not, but like it's my favorite, so don't fight me. But anyways, you gonna hear what our opinions are. See what you think about our comments about it. Let us know. Go in the comments. Let us know if you think we tripping. Let us know if you think we smart as heck for real. Make sure you like, subscribe for more content. Let us know what you think, what you want us to post more. You know, we got some more games coming for you, some more gameplay, some more live streams. We got all that coming up, all that good stuff. But be sure to pay attention to the video. Thank you for watching. Up into it. Yeah!
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to BlackLink.
Yes,
We're just a bunch of idiots coming together as a community for the animation.
He's an
And
All right, y'all. We doing anime tier list. All right. So we got 4 categories that we're gonna be rating these off of. All right. We got storyline, animation, character development, and impact. All right. So we're gonna go through this list one by one. All right. So the first one we got is My Hero. All right. What we think? What we think about My Hero, y'all?
I want to say is My Hero came a long way, bro. From Deku crying like a little baby, bro, to this man coming out, being a hero, clutching up, saving the citizens. But his character development was actually kind of crazy from season 1 to season 6. The animation style is pretty crazy. Storyline is good. I enjoyed it. There's some good like character development within like I don't even know how to compare it to other animes, but
Yeah.
like between each characters, it's like similar to Naruto in a way. I think it was similar to Naruto we said before. I don't remember, but yeah.
Okay. What category would you put it in?
Oh yeah, true. Right now I'll put it in A.
A?
Yeah.
All right. That's one for A. Okay. Who else? What else we got? What else we got? All right. Looks like it's me.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I thought the ball was about to go.
I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna go last on this.
You gonna go last? You gonna go
Alright.
last? Okay, I'll go next. I'll go next. I'll go next.
All right. Let's go.
I think I'm cool with it being an A. I feel like it'll move up later, probably depending on the rest. But My Hero's good. I also agree with Jordan. I still think that nigga Crybaby. I ain't gonna lie. But I guess that's besides the point. But yeah, it has come a long way for sure. Everybody's arts and character development. Bakugo's character development is crazy.
That's facts.
Yeah, I think the show is great. Yeah, I'm cool with it being an A.
Respect. That's 2 for A. All right. What about you, Dre?
I think I'm cool with it being an A right now too. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I agree with pretty much everything Jordan had to say about it, and I feel like A is a good place. That's what I think personally.
Yeah. I respect it. I wasn't the biggest fan of My Hero early on, but this past season I feel like emphasized the story like really well. With like Midoriya himself. I guess they kind of like gave the main character like a good development that I wanted, and so in my opinion, yeah, I'm gonna have to slide in A. You feel me? I respect the A choice.
Bakugo's still my favorite character.
From season 1, this past season, season 6, I feel like I feel like this is probably my favorite new gen probably out of all so far. Couldn't tell you why, but I really have enjoyed it from start to finish. I think the show kind of fell as a manga reader, kind of like didn't do the manga justice in some certain scenes in I would say season 4 and 5. I think specifically 5 it was like rough, but I'm not complaining that much over it. I think season 6 was the best season by far though. We talk about development, Obviously, Bakugo comes to mind, but I think Endeavor. That's a huge one.
Yeah, that's facts.
A lot of people ain't gonna mess with him. I mean, I think in a real life situation, they ain't really gonna mess with him, bro. But you genuinely see him trying. If it was a B plus, I'll give it a B plus, but I'll give it an A.
Respect. Okay. All right. Next up, we got Black Clover.
All right, man. I'm starting first. I'll put it at S.
You put that S. Okay.
Let me chill.
Straight out the bat, flying. That's crazy, bro.
Like
This kid-
of the new gen animes, Black Clover is my favorite one.
Respect.
Okay.
That's cap.
The only thing I don't mess with is the same thing with Deku. Asta talks way too much as a main character, and his motivation is the same thing. Okay, that's all you hear the whole show.
Yeah.
And Loki get me goosebumps sometimes though. I ain't gonna lie.
So then it's like, but other than that though, the character development great. I feel like, because at first it was like the whole oh, you're from this poor part of the country, like you're trash, all this other stuff. But then everybody starts to be like, oh, maybe people from that side of the country aren't that bad, kind of thing. But animation, great. I ain't gonna lie, the animation's fire. The animation, well, like at first it wasn't, but the newer season and like a little towards the end of the last season, their animation is great. Their animation is good. I don't think it's better than My Hero though, so I'm gonna have to put it B.
At B?
Yeah, B. I'm gonna put it at B.
That's one for B. Alright, who else
Let
we got?
me go next. Let me go next.
You got it.
He was raising his hand.
I gotta say, when we talk about animation, one with what Skills just said, I'm a little bit iffy on that because I wouldn't say it was bad in the beginning. Like it definitely got better towards the last season, 100%. But in the beginning, it wasn't bad. I'm thinking of I'm thinking of the scene where, not to get too much into but where that one nigga was, when they were doing like the games or the exams or whatever it's called in the beginning to see what house you get into.
Yeah.
And that one nigga was talking all that shit about Asta. So I said, oh, I was just tricking you. So now I'm about to embarrass you in front of all these motherfuckers. And then Asta said, oh yeah? Pew! B! I was like, that was like, what, episode 1, episode 2? I said, yeah. After that, I said, yeah, you got me hooked, bro. That was, I'm not saying that was the craziest animation ever, but at the same time, they did their shit with that. I ain't gonna lie. With the sounds, all the moves, I liked it. So they had me hooked on animation since day one, and they gotten better since then. But I wouldn't say better than My Hero, but that. So that, with that being said, damn. I'm happy with B, but I also would be happy with like the lowest. A, maybe. Nah. B's high. High B, I'm good. High B, I'm good. It's not like
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with the B, because it kind of is like the storyline. It kind of started off kind of super slow for me. It took me a minute to really get into it, but like by the tail end, of course, and then it was like a cliffhanger. This man got his demon powers or whatever. It kind of brought it down for me.
Yep.
But at the end, they started turning up, and I started seeing the potential, bro. So it got like A potential to get there. But I think right now it's a B for me at least.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
I'm gonna have to agree too, low key, because the same thing with My Hero. I wasn't really like hooked on Black Clover until it was that one animated fight with Asta and Yami versus the two Dark Triads or whatever. That fight was insane. After I watched that, I was like, yo, this junk is getting crazy. And then he like started to like form a relationship with his demon, right?
That
and
was
the
crazy.
character development with his demon is gonna be nice. So
I can't wait.
but originally I wasn't a fan. It was probably a C, but after like the recent season and all that stuff, I'd give it a B as well.
Motherfuckers went crazy. Also, Black Clover, what's up with y'all, bro? Why y'all giving Noelle boobs? We know she underage. Stop it.
Bro, she like 15, bro.
Blue. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, first her, then Nezuko. Who's next, bro?
Alright, Devon.
I have no comment. I don't really.
Oh wait, yeah. I forgot. That's my bad.
I have no comment.
That's my bad. I forgot.
Man, hate the show.
Stay muted, bro.
All right, on to the next. We got Fire Force.
Fire Force. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get myself out of the way. I think from what I'm seeing out of all the new gen, I think the best sound design goes to Fire Force. Like
I agree.
by far.
I can agree with that. Yeah,
Like,
them blowing up sounds is crazy.
Yeah, I can't get enough of that.
When that nigga was walking down the street, that one big black, on top, that big black nigga with the blindfold.
Oh yeah.
He was walking down the street, boom, boom. I'm like, oh.
But I'm gonna be honest, I honestly didn't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
I think I don't want to. I know that it's just like culture, like in Japan, and I know that's stuff that they do, but I feel like they did it too much. And y'all know where I'm gonna go with this, but yeah, right. The whole just flash and stuff was just like, I forgot what fight it was, but I was like, I genuinely got mad.
It was the entire fight too. Like
I genuinely got mad, bro, because it was just like, it was like it was to the point to where it wasn't even funny. I didn't find it funny at all, but I could see it being funny like the first like 2 times, and it wasn't funny no more. Like after that, I'm like, bro, like this is getting annoying. I'm sick of this. I think when it does too much of that, like I don't know what's the phrase I'm trying to say, but
it's like etchy.
It's just too much. Yeah, it's just too much of it. So that's just my. So if I had to choose, I would give it a C. Like I don't think it's bad. I just don't. I'm just not that big of a fan.
I agree with C because just making sure it like to me it had its moments to me, and I like the show overall, and it had its moments to me, but again, just nothing as enjoyable as the previous 2 so far. Like overall, like I'm not like Fire Force is so,
Yeah.
It's just it's not really impacted. It's like lackluster. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I go with C too.
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna have to agree as well, because looking at the whole list, I think C is like the perfect place for Fire Force.
Right.
Compared to everything else that I'm looking at right now, because there's only one D that I see, no cap. But
Can't wait till we get there.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, bro. That's just so.
Jordan,
I'm glad Mike ain't here.
I'm glad Mike ain't here for real. But yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with C for Fire Force. So that's 3 for C so far.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with C. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If that one anime we all know you talking about when it comes to D, not in here, it probably would be D.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fire Force.
Jeez.
Fire Force. I see. I was about to say, because I guess for me, I'm not really like what's the word? Like an animation, like I don't really like care really. I'm not gonna say I'm like an animation, like what's the word?
Fiend?
Yeah, like a fiend for it. But I'm about to say there's just like I don't know exactly who he was fighting, but it's the part where he was like up in the air and like we can only see his eyes.
Benimaru.
And, like his. Yeah. And I took a screenshot of that joint, and that joint was the background on my Instagram for like a while. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That shit was hard.
But Fire Force, I think it's good. The only thing I didn't like, honestly, was his whole like his whole My Hero thing. Like nigga was smiling all the time, bro. You're weird.
Yeah.
Like just chill out, bro. Like, but, yeah. Other than that, I think the show is great. But I do think it's a C though.
All right, and the next one we got is Dr. Stone. For the most part, I think there's a couple of us that haven't seen it, but for those of us that have, let me hear what you got.
Okay. I think I could put it. I'll put it at A.
Respect.
Dr. Stone is great. I love that show. The main character is lit, and it's really interesting to see like the perspective of you got to start over and what somebody would do to get back to like regular time as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Like and him like really cooking up and like really doing that junk as fast as possible. Like,
Literally.
so I'll put it at A.
Respect. I'm gonna have to agree, bruh, because Doctor Stone, like, it's not like action packed. It's not really. I don't even know if it's really considered like shonen. I know it's on the stage, but I
Yeah.
don't even know. But
I don't think it is.
I don't really know if that's considered shonen, but it's actually really interesting. And the story, in terms of like all the loopholes and stuff that they have to get through in order to get back to humanity, like the normal, is like actually so cool how they like get there. All the science and all that junk.
Yeah.
Cool characters, like they introduce every character. All characters usually get like a backstory. You get to learn a little more about them. So the characters are really cool, and the development of all the characters pretty much too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give that an A, my boy. Next, we got The Promised Neverland.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I'll go ahead.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Season 1, S. Season 2, below D.
F minus, bruh.
Like that
Below
that
D.
took a hard freaking turn, bro.
I feel you.
That junk
Okay,
was
so-
trending up and went right down, but so we gonna have to combine the two. I'm gonna have to make it a C plus. I'm gonna have to put it in the C, bro. That took a hard
That's crazy.
C plus, maybe B minus because of season 2.
Mhm.
That took a hard turn because season 1 had me freaking slapping my neck every couple of seconds, bro. Like the character developments, freaking, you didn't know who was gonna turn on who or like betraying who. Like freaking the kids getting clapped, bro. It wasn't really like much animation and stuff like that. But I thought it was fine, like how it was, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in the C, bro. Like it could be a high C, but freaking high C, fruit punch. I'll have to get a C, bro.
This thing said fruit punch. All right, who else we
No way
got?
you made that joke, bro.
Right, bro. Like what the?
I'm sorry.
Who else we got? Who else we got?
Definitely, the first season was amazing. But with what I know from the second season, I don't know. Because I didn't watch it, I don't know how bad it was.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know how much to deduct it by, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I think. I don't know. I think C is just a little too low. You feel me? Because the second season was terrible. Like if it was like a 1 out of 10, I would definitely give it like a 3, right? But the first season was like a 12 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So like, I still think overall the anime is an A. But if there was like a S plus category, I would put it in like A plus or something. I don't know, but the second season was bad. First season was great. And even when I combine the two, like my thoughts, but like with the storyline for the both of them, I would still put The Promised Neverland in A, bro.
I mean, we are of the general opinion. Season 1, fantastic. Season 2, not so much. And I would have put it higher because the stuff that it set up in season 1, like, it was so much stuff that could have like been explored. And I mean, I haven't read them all. I just know that it just deviated like way off of what it actually was. And I mean, I don't know. That's great.
I think based on this list, I would give it an S. But I mean, if it was like other anime here, I would give it an A plus for now. That's like a lot of plot twists, I would say. Definitely the animation goes crazy. That junk is definitely S tier anime. Character development, of course. That man Tanjiro freaking turned up, bruh. I'm like so excited to see what's gonna happen like in the future though. But for right now, I'll put it at an S for this tier list.
Respect.
I don't know if I'll put it at an S, but I will say, at least in my opinion, I'll probably have it I would have it definitely an A, and probably have it at the number one on A. Just animation, you're gonna have to talk about. I think the action, at least from what I've seen, except for one, maybe one comes close, but I think as far as new gen, I think Demon Slayer probably has probably top 2 best action set pieces out of everybody. But nah, I'm gonna just say A. I'm gonna just say A because I'm gonna keep going. So I'm gonna just say A.
Respect. Okay, I'm gonna have to agree with A. I would definitely put this at number 1 for A. Although I feel like some of the characters in Demon Slayer I don't like as much as My Hero. It's like the animation in Demon Slayer carries like the show for me pretty much, and like the different characters.
Definitely more consistent.
Yeah, definitely more consistent, and I feel like the power system is a little more interesting to me. Just like the swords, there's Hashira, there's demons, they go way back, blah blah blah. I just think that's pretty cool.
Alright. Yeah, I'll put it at A. I can put it at top A too. Demon Slayer. See, I feel like out of all the new gens, I feel like it's the best one. Not one of my like favorite ones, but it's one of the best ones. Which is crazy to say, I guess. But so yeah, I'd definitely put it at top 8 though, for sure.
Because I was gonna say, based on the list I'm seeing, I'd either go top A or low S, because pretty much I feel like Demon Slayer is one of like the not founding new, but like just top new gen animes. And again, I like the power system a lot. Like I like, if I'm not mistaken, is it that like the different like breathing techniques, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how we see it in animation is not how they actually see it in the show, right? Like they don't see the water. Is that?
Oh,
or am I wrong?
No, I think that's how it is.
So that's why it's cool to me, because like, you know, they don't see all the shit that we see. That makes it more interesting. You know, it's literally just like a technique. It's not literally like fire coming out of his sword. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it was. If not, it's still cool anyway. But I mean, it's still like, I like the choreography of the sword techniques. Like I like that it's not just like straightforward sword fighting. I like that everybody has like their own kind of like thing.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Next up, we got Attack on Titan, and look. Whoa. Whoa. All right, look. I'm gonna make this a quick one. All right, that's S easily. Out of all of these that I'm looking at right now, Attack on Titan is S. Okay. Plot twist, storyline, everything was good. Although I didn't like it at the beginning for a little bit, probably like the first 2 seasons. Wasn't the biggest fan. Didn't even matter, because all the stuff at the last season made it even better than I thought it was ever gonna be. So that's an easy S for me.
Same.
Respect.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
Hey, all I was gonna say is, I would be honest with you. I'm gonna have to.
I think it's D.
I'm gonna have to give it a D, bro. If I was gonna, because it's the S tier, bro.
If I was a
Young-
Alright, so we got a S. For
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I think
S.
we all can agree that's a S, without a doubt. Alright, next we got 7 Deadly Sins.
Christ!
But I should have. No. Let me chill.
I don't like how y'all be pooping on my anime.
No.
bro.
I was joking.
Nah, not just you. A lot of people don't like it. I don't understand
go ahead.
why, bro.
Taco shit.
Alright, listen. You know, I think it's better than Fire Force, so I'll put it at a B.
Oh,
That's wild.
So see, that's what I'm saying. I don't like how y'all pooping on my anime, man.
it can be better than Fire Force. I just don't think it's a. Well,
You don't think it's a B? Okay, respect. But I don't know. I think it's a B. I mess with the show. I like the show. The characters are a little wonky. I will say that for sure. I damn near character development you can either throw that junk out the window or it's there. It ain't no in between. Them boys could either get better or get trasher. I don't even know at this point, but I think it's a B.
I'll say, because it had I liked the story too, even though they still folded everything in the end. But like, I'd go top C. Fucking happen.
I would put Seven Deadly Sins at B. I don't think it was bad. I just think because overall the animation was pretty good. It was just up until the last season where it just got disgusting. Like I remember I watched the first episode and I saw someone, I can't remember, but it was the first episode of the newest season, and I saw someone like chop someone's head off and the blood was white, right? And I was like, yo, because I was watching on like some bootleg website, so I was like, holy crap, did they really like make this junk like website friendly or something, right? So I was like, all right, ain't no way. So I watched it on like whatever the heck it's on, like Funimation or something, and I was like, yo, no, this is real, right? And I was like, this junk is not it. But before that, the story was pretty good, characters were cool, like the whole Ten Commandments and Meliodas, him and his brothers, like I thought they were cool. I thought everything was cool, but the story was good, but it kind of fell off after a little bit for me. So that's why I kind of drag it down from A or S and I'd put it into B. So we got two of us that said B, one of us that said like top C. So we're just gonna throw it into B for now.
Okay.
All right, next up we got Jujutsu Kaisen.
Let me cook.
All right, Skittles, go for it. Which category?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right now,
Thinking at all,
right now. No, because I know when I say this, I don't think other people are gonna agree. But right now, I think it should be S. I think it should be S.
All right, give me a one-liner why you think that.
That's crazy. Me personally, I think the animation is clean. The fight scenes are always clean. I haven't seen a bad fight scene in that show. The characters are great. I think all the characters are great. I don't know. I just feel like right now, I feel like it's S. I mess with the anime.
Respect. That's respect.
I can second that. My bad. I was gonna say, bro, almost every character of Jujutsu Kaisen has surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. Especially, what's the name of the hammer? Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
Like every time she's on the screen, I'm like, I thought she was gonna be a Sakura. I'm not gonna lie to you, but then when she pulled it, I was like, yeah, I like her. I fuck with her, bro. And yeah, the animation is always clean. It's honestly funny as hell. To be honest, I think they wanted that. To me, as far as everything on this list, at least, they the best at pull off being funny out of everything I can think of right now. I think that is a plus for me too, and I like that they have such lovable characters. Yeah,
Respect.
I gotta go with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would go. I go like a low S. I can do that. I can
get behind that. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I think I'll just say I'm not saying this. I'm just saying about the quality in general of the show. I think it's just consistent. I just think it's just consistent throughout. I don't think there's been any rough moments in my opinion, but I mean we'll see. But definitely yes.
In my opinion, bro, Jujutsu Kaisen, I would like to not put it in S. I would like to put it at like top A, but
I agree.
At top A, I just can't, like, in terms of like Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan, like based on storyline, animation, impact, all that stuff. I think Attack on Titan right now is probably like the only one that needs to be an S, but Jujutsu Kaisen's definitely up there because the animation is cool. Like Demon Slayer, they obviously take it way past everything else that I see on the screen right now, but Jujutsu Kaisen's animation is pretty cool. It's a little bit more, what do I say, like realistic in a way. Like it's like not realistic. Like the fighting is more.
I can see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's not as much colors. It's like literally them throwing hands. You know what I mean?
I fucking love it.
Which is really cool. Characters are cool. And I am a fan of like animes that have like demons and then people. That's why I love Demon Slayer. You know what I mean? And the whole Hashira and the upper moon or whatever. And Jujutsu Kaisen with the, what are they called? They're not called demons, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
I forgot what they're called, but I know.
Curses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen with like the curses and the humans and all that stuff. And yeah, I am excited for the next season, and I do believe that this needs to be at top of A at least.
I can say with that. Top A. I can go with top A.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I agree with John with the A+, and maybe it's just me, but I guess I'm not like as big of a fan when it comes to like demons and people as you put it. I guess so. That's why I would say it'll be more in the A category for me than the S. I mean, I see like the hype behind the show, like you said, the fighting, the animations, the characters, like it's all pretty dope to me.
Yeah.
But I would just keep it at a high A, like I think one of y'all said.
Respect.
For now.
Alright, next we got Assassination Classroom. Alright, well, for this one, I'm gonna have to speak for all of us, alright? Look, Assassination Classroom is a W. Easily a top 10. I would recommend anybody that's starting anime to watch Assassination Classroom. Story is phenomenal. The animation isn't as great as like all the ones that we're looking at now, but the story is really good, and the character development and all of the characters are pretty interesting. It's almost like it almost gives you like the Promised Neverland vibes, kind of, with like the characters and stuff. So for me, I personally would put Assassination Classroom at the top of B, in comparison to everything else. Continue.
IQ, sheesh. I think it would be B, but probably low B, like bottom B. The show's great. I love the show. Character development in this show is crazy too. The whole team goes through character development throughout each season. Literally every season, them boys learn something new about themselves. The show's great. The other teams are great. That's also another thing I love about the show is it's never like they're the clear winners. Like every team has something against them, like the Great Wall or the setter from Kageyama's like setter teacher or whatever, the person he looked up to as a setter. Just pretty much every team had somebody on it, and yeah, I think it should be low B, probably bottom B.
I can agree. I think Haikyuu is definitely like low B. I say that because this anime and like Kuroko no Basket or sports animes in general, they do a really good job of making a team seem very inferior and then being able to like build up that team's like skill to like overcome like an obstacle, which would be like another team that's like way better than them, blah blah blah. But yeah, I think Haikyuu should be like a low B. Last we got Boruto, and honestly, bro,
get that shit out the fucking hot dog water, bro. Hell no.
I really don't think we need to talk about this one. Really,
no, I'm gonna talk.
I think Boruto.
No, that shit is ass, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm bro.
Look,
I think
everybody else talk. I'm going last.
Okay.
I think.
All right, we got Dre first. Dre first.
Let me go, bro. Let me just say, this motherfucker is a disgrace for Naruto. Disgrace. Okay. And I just saw a post about it just now too. I gave Boruto a chance. I sat there and watched. I said, you know what? Let me not be like the crowd and judge before I see. Let me watch. When I tell you, bro, that was almost the biggest waste of my time ever when it came to anime. Like I was like, bro, like it had like a couple moments, obviously, but Naruto and Sasuke, which is damn near Naruto instead of Boruto, and Boruto almost No, honestly, I mean he has some cool things that he's done, but like nothing that's made me like, oh, okay, Boruto. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like not it's like lesson again. And most of the scenes where he's actually doing something is, if I'm being honest, washed up and reused scenes from Naruto.
Yeah.
Like the new fight they got with Boruto versus what's his name? They got like 3 references to Naruto Sasuke fight and the Madara initial fight and all this different shit. And it's just like it's not original. It's not really original at all. And it's kind of just like more Otsutsuki's, what's they called? Otsutsuki's, whatever they is. Them motherfuckers coming in. Otsutsuki's, and more of them coming in. Naruto and Sasuke get more and more nerfed, but somehow stay in the story. Boruto gets some stupid Otsutsuki thing, and Kawaki gets the same shit. Them motherfuckers fight for God knows what reason, and then 80% filler. The nigga is D. Stay there.
Alright,
you trash. I'm sorry. I had to get it off.
Skipper. Man, Skittles. That junk is crazy. Hold on. My brain just defaulted to the Skipper, bro. Skittles. Alright, what you got, Skittles?
Is everybody done? Does anybody else want to speak before I go on my rant?
I'll look. I don't even gotta say nothing. That junk is dog. I'm gonna put it in D for dog. That's where it belongs. Stay there. All right.
Jordan.
I was gonna say Boruto should be S tier.
All right, Devon.
I'm lying on my.
No comment.
All right, let me shut up. This anime is trash.
Like 15 minutes, nigga.
I got up to, I think it's Momoshiki. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
I got up to that fight, and then I stopped watching it right after that. 80% filler, like Jay said. To the point I got to, he ain't got a top 5 fight in his own show. How do you do that? How do you not have a top 5 fight in your own show 64 episodes in? Sakura got a better fight than he do.
That's a fact.
That's bad.
That's a fact.
That is so
You
bad.
are right! That's crazy!
Yeah,
Then at that, to make the show better, you had to nerf Naruto and Sasuke. Then at that, it might as well be Naruto and Sasuke because half the time the camera's on them. It might as well be Naruto and Sasuke at old age. That's all we might as well call it that.
Even when they're nerfed.
So I don't get it. And the only way to make it better, y'all had to go back in time. Keep it at D. I'm done. That junk is trash. I'm not even for the junk trash. Naruto at his age had already fought somebody out the bingo book. Let's really talk about it. In the first 10 episodes. Hey man, first 10 episodes. I'm just being honest.
Hey,
just being
No,
honest.
you said
you ain't never lie, Carl. You
First
ain't
10
never
episodes,
fucking
that boy fought somebody out the bingo book. First 10 episodes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What was Boruto doing?
Then he fought Orochimaru right after that. I'm just saying. Let's really talk about it. That's all, man. I'm done. That nigga Boruto trash.
Alright, so at the end, we just gonna make sure that we got everything in the. We're kind of go through the list so far and make sure everything is in the right spot in their category, pretty much. Just make sure that we all kind of agree with everything that is where they're at, basically.
Yo, Carter from BlackLink here, man. I just want to thank y'all for watching the video. Give us a like, comment, subscribe. You might as well subscribe. You here, you might as well. You feel me? Stay tuned for more content. We got streams. We stream on YouTube. We stream on Twitch. We got IG, TikTok, man. Check out all the description down below. Thank y'all for watching the video, man.